So how long does it take for popcorn to pop in a microwave? 2.5, maybe 3 minutes, right? So if you take microwave popcorn, take a pack of popcorn and you put it in the microwave and you shut the door and you dial up 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on your microwave, I guess, right? And you leave it alone for 3 minutes, what happens? At the end of the 3 minutes, eureka, popcorn, right? But what happens if you take the bag of popcorn and you stick it in the microwave and you nuke it for 15 seconds and then you take it out for half a day? And then you put it back in and you nuke it for 15 seconds and then you take it out for an hour. And then you put it in and you nuke it for 30 seconds and then you take it out for 2 days. And then you put it back in. Do you guys see it? Does it make sense that it wouldn't matter how many times you put it back in for 15 or 20 or 30 seconds, that until you leave it in the microwave for 3 minutes from start to finish, you're not going to get popcorn? Does that make sense? And I think we can all understand that. We've all made microwave popcorn. At least I hope we've all made microwave popcorn, right? Look, if you're watching this on a computer and you don't own a microwave, we need to talk, okay? But we've all made microwave popcorn, so we understand the concept. You got to leave it in the microwave. Well, guess what? Your life, in your life, you've heard countless times, you got to be consistent. It's all about consistency. Consistency is the key, right? We always hear that. And sometimes we think that being consistent means, that we work out, for 2 days a week, for 2 or 3 weeks. And then, I only took 2 weeks off, but then I got back at it. And, and I only did 1 day that week, but then the next week. And we think we're being consistent. But you see, you can consistently put popcorn in a microwave for 15 seconds at a time, twice a day, for the next 10 years, and you're not going to get popcorn. The only way you're going to get popcorn is if you leave it in the microwave. So when you hear people say you must be consistent, what that means is you've got to keep the heat on. You've got to keep the stove on. You've got to keep your foot on the gas. You see, what most people don't realize is that when you're in the pursuit of a goal, whether it's a health goal or a financial goal or a relationship goal, whatever it is you're trying to get done, man, you know what? If you take your foot off the gas for even a brief period of time, and depending on whether it's a relationship or a business, sometimes it can be a half a day or a day, as little as, right? Sometimes you can let your foot off the gas for a day or two, but no kidding, if it's a week, it's too much. But the bottom line is, if you stop, what happens is not that just momentum stops, but it starts going back the other way. You see, for example, if you're going to the gym, you can go to the gym for 2 or 3 months, your fitness level begins to go up, your health begins to improve, and then guess what? Take 2 weeks off and try to go back. It's like starting all over again from scratch. It takes years of consistency in the gym to build up to a place where you can take 2 or 3 weeks off and come back and you don't feel like you've missed any time. So consistency means always staying the course. It means leave your bag in the microwave. Now here's the thing. For whatever goal it is you're reaching for, whether it's spiritual, financial, emotional, personal, business goal, whatever it is you're reaching towards, I don't know how long it's going to take to cook. I don't know how long you have to leave it in the microwave to get the results. You may not have any idea how long you have to leave it in the microwave to get the results. But just like a bag of popcorn, when you stick it in there and hit start, how long do you leave it in there? Until it's done. Sometimes it takes 2.5 minutes. Sometimes it takes 3. I've seen it take 3 minutes and 15 seconds, right? Some microwaves, it might be 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Who knows? But you leave it in there until what? Until it's all popped and it's done, and then you take it out. The same is true with your business, your financial goals, whatever it is you're striving for in your life. Keep the heat on. Until what? Until it's done. Until it's over. Until the last kernel is popped. And then you can take your foot off the gas. See, the mystery for some of us is we begin to put in a little bit of effort into something. And maybe we put effort in for 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. But we don't hear anything popping. We're waiting. It's a fascinating thing about microwave popcorn is that you put it in for 3 minutes, and for the first 2 minutes, nothing happens. It just turns around in a circle, right? And then in the last minute, what happens? Right, the whole thing pops back, bloats up, steam pouring out, right? That's what happens in the last minute. Success in our businesses, our lives, our health, our wellness, all those things works almost the same way. And the problem is that people don't understand that they'll put in a day or 2 or 3 or maybe even a week or 2 of energy or time or commitment into something, and they don't see any results, and so they think, well, it's not working, and they give up. Or worse, they take their foot off the gas for a week or 2, and then, okay, I'm going to try it, I'm going to get back on it, and then they take their foot off the gas for a week, and then I'm going to get back on it, and then what happens after 6 months, they go, see, this isn't working for me. That diet doesn't work for me. My workout program is not working for me. My spouse isn't showing me more attention. My business isn't growing. I've been consistent for 6 months, and nothing's happening. What they don't realize is they haven't been consistent for 6 months. See, I don't know how long it's going to take for your microwave popcorn to cook, but however long it takes is however long it takes. And you've got to be willing to keep the heat on from the moment you start until it's done, whether you're seeing results or not, because chances are you're going to see nothing, 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 and then, and when it takes off, you'll have more abundance, more achievement, more results, and it will seem almost magical and effortless that everything just seems to be coming together and it all just seems to be exploding around you. And you think, my goodness gracious, why all of a sudden now? And the answer is because you've had the heat on for long enough. You've had the popcorn in the microwave long enough. It was time for it to pop. So keep the heat on, guys, and make today your best day.